Welcome to the Weekly Bat.
Welcome to the Weekly Bat, episode 80. Announcing Brave Search and the acquisition of Tailcat, the open search engine. Brave Search and the Brave browser constitute the industry's first independent, privacy-preserving alternative to big tech. Privacy is becoming mainstream. Today we announced the acquisition of Tailcat, the open-source search engine developed by the team formerly responsible for the privacy search and browser products at Clicks, a holding of Hubert Burda Media. Tailcat will become the foundation of Brave Search. Brave Search and the Brave browser constitute the industry's first independent, privacy-preserving alternative to Google Chrome and Google Search, which rely on tracking users across sites and have 70% and 92% market share, respectively. Under the hood, nearly all of today's search engines are either built by or rely on results from big tech companies. In contrast, the Tailcat search engine is built on top of a completely independent index, capable of delivering the quality people expect, but without compromising their privacy. Tailcat does not collect IP addresses or use personally identifiable information to improve search results. Up next, Brave sponsors upcoming tournament in Gala Games' agricultural simulation game, Townstar, with $5,000 in BAT. In November of 2020, Brave and Gala Games announced a partnership for Gala Games' upcoming epic fantasy game, Mirandus, support for Basic Attention Token on the Gala Games platform, and the unveiling of a limited set of 100 Brave and Gala Games Minotaur King Crystal physical NFTs, sold exclusively on the Brave Swag Store. The Minotaur King collectibles were a major hit with Brave and Mirandus fans, selling out within a few short weeks. Brave and Gala Games are teaming up again, this time to bring fans the first ever BAT tournament in Gala Games' Townstar, the blockchain-based agricultural simulation game from one of the founders of Zynga and some of the creative minds behind Farmville and Words with Friends. In Townstar, players become masters of urban planning and productivity as they create fully operational towns from scratch and compete against players from around the world to earn NFTs and Gala coins. You can find more information on the tournament and how to join in the Weekly Bat blog post. Up next, Brave and Dentsu International show that advertisers' messages resonate with ad choosers. It is no secret that screen time has increased across the world, due in part to more people working from home and socializing online. However, just because there are more people in front of the screen doesn't necessarily translate to an automatic increase in consumers for advertisers to target. Regulations have made various forms of online advertising more challenging. Couple this with the phasing out of third-party cookies by 2022, and advertisers are seriously evaluating how they can maximize digital campaign results without leveraging the traditional surveillance-based media products that helped with effective targeting and messaging. THEMIS RFC&C Update Number 2. The THEMIS RFC&C event, which started in early February, has brought independent researchers and over 10 companies, e.g. Ava, Aztec, Gluon, IMDEA Institute, 01 Labs, Polkadot, Scale, Solana, and Starkware, among others, together with the Brave research team to comment and propose directions for the future of the Brave Ads protocol. At this stage, the participating teams in Brave are actively engaging in technical discussions about the THEMIS protocol and implementation trade-offs. The team have been actively proposing improvements to THEMIS, ranging from addressing design decisions, such as replacing signature schemes, which underlying blockchain to use, and so on, all the way to a complete revamp of the protocol design. Up next, Brave and Splinterlands announce upcoming BAT tournaments, discounts when using BAT for land purchases in Splinterlands, and limited NFTs. In October of 2020, Brave announced a partnership with Splinterlands, the most popular game on the blockchain. Brave and Splinterlands both have a similar mission of rewarding users for their time and attention, as well as increasing their privacy on the web. Brave and Splinterlands have made it their objective to promote Brave as the official browser of Splinterlands, and together they aim to educate Splinterlands players about the many privacy and security benefits that Brave has to offer. In addition, Brave users can use their Basic Attention Token rewards from viewing privacy-preserving ads in Brave to make in-game purchases directly in Splinterlands. For more details about how you can join the tournaments and about how to participate, be sure to see the Weekly Bat blog post. Up next, Brave's very own Luke Mulks was on the Scott Cunningham Show, episode 419. the future of the Brave browser. Scott writes, I had the opportunity to interview Luke Malks from the Brave team a second time. He is now the VP of Business Operations there. We talk about the basic attention token and all of the latest and greatest of the Brave browser. This week in Sponsored Images. This week, PayPal, BlockFi, Helium, Gala Games, Yoxo, BitPay, and Trezor all returned to the new tab page following the success of their recent Sponsored Images campaigns. Our ever-expanding list of new tab page sponsors includes Verizon, Intel, Newegg, Western Digital, The Home Depot, Chipotle, Khan Academy, Coinbase, American Eagle, and more. To learn about how Sponsored Images can help promote your business, check out our case studies page at brave.com/brave-ads/case studies, all one word. That's brave.com/brave-ads/case studies, all one word. Client updates. This week, the desktop nightly channel progressed to version 1.23.36, the desktop beta channel grew to version 1.29.60, and the Brave release channel jumped to version 1.21.76. Stay ahead of bugs and benefit from all of the latest updates and fixes by keeping your Brave browser updated to the latest version at all times. To update your Brave browser on desktop, go to brave:/help. On mobile, if you don't receive updates automatically, you can manually update your Brave browser app from the Play or iOS app stores. Bat and Brave in the news. Brave was named one of Forbes' best startup employers of 2021. Startups are well known for offering employees above-average perks, like catered lunches and lavish retreats. But what happens when those are no longer possible due to a global pandemic? The 500 companies on our list of America's best startup employers have had to pivot, attracting and engaging employees through virtual games, classes, and support systems in a year unlike any other. Forbes partnered with market research company Statista to identify the up-and-coming companies liked best by their employees in our second annual ranking of America's best startup employers. The list was compiled by evaluating 2,500 American businesses with at least 50 employees on 3 criteria: employer reputation, employee satisfaction, and growth. By the way, Brave is number 312 in that list. This next piece is by USA Today. Brave was named the best overall browser for privacy by Kim Commando via USA Today. Most web browsers access your geographic location via your IP address to serve local search results. Your browser may also have permission to use your device's built-in camera and microphone. It's certainly convenient, but it's a huge security risk. If you're fed up of trackers, ads, and data-hungry bits of code that follow you across the internet, Brave is the browser for you. Brave servers don't see or store your browsing data, so it stays private until you delete it. That means your info is never packaged up and sold to advertisers. The browser's default settings block harmful junk like malware, phishing, and malicious advertising and plugins that could harm your computer. Advertising and trackers are blocked by default. Brave says it is 3 times faster than Chrome overall and loads major sites up to 6 times faster than its competitors. And that is why Brave was voted the best overall browser for privacy. News from our partners. This piece is from our partner Gala Games. Mirandus Monday, seeking shelter from the storm. Everyone knows what it is like to walk out from the elements, from the rain, snow, or even the sun, to step into the darkness of a place of shelter. The transition from the world outside to the world inside, with the slow moment as your eyes adjust and your senses tell you that no matter what it might feel like outside, the stout walls surrounding you are now tempering the worst of what nature may have to throw at you. Tonight, on this Mirandus Monday, you find yourself stepping into a tavern. The sound of people talking filters across the distance, and the crackle of the fire reaches you from the hearth. You might be able to hear laughter, bargaining, or pleading in this tavern somewhere in the citadel of the earth. The banners of green and gold hang from the vaulted ceilings where the light casts shadows among the beams. Patrons laugh and share drinks, and the bearded man looks in your direction as you approach the bar. You'll have to read the rest of the post to find out what happens next. It is, of course, linked in the Weekly Bat blog post. That's a wrap for this week. Thank you so much for tuning in, and if you would like to read the full stories whose headlines we cover on the podcast, be sure to read the accompanying Weekly Bat blog post. You can find that on batcommunity.org always, Or if you're listening on YouTube, check the description box below the video for a link. And if you're listening on a podcast app or player, check the show notes.